In your book, you describe your ups and downs with your health. Even throughout your skate across Canada, you dealt with drug and alcohol abuse. What was the pivotal point where you decided that you wanted to become healthy physically and emotionally?
Um, well, I think well, not the crazy thing with that. It was the the drugs and alcohol. I mean, it was the only way I could get out of myself, right? The only difference was is I wasn't going to get a prescription from the doctor. I was getting my own prescription. You know what I mean? But it was the only way that I could find at that time that I could escape myself because I wasn't willing to take a serious look at some of the shameful and painful things that had gone on in my life. So I'd finally got to a point in my life where, and most of the time in addiction, they talk about rock bottom or whatever. But I think for me, um, I'd pushed everybody out of my life. Everybody always wanted to help Sheldon. Oh, let's take care of that little Sheldon. You know what I mean? And everybody wanted to be the hero in helping and be the one that, you know, got Sheldon sober. And finally, I'd pushed everybody away out of my life, and I was left with me, right? And I wasn't being the dad that I wanted to be, and I got to a point in my life where you know what, like I have a choice to make here. Either I'm going to die, or I asked for help, right?
Yeah.
So I made the choice to surrender, and that was the tough part. Is see addiction and the abuse and all this stuff is really different because most of the times if you want to win or you want to beat something that's bothering you, you don't ever want to surrender, right? But with addiction, you have to surrender. You have to surrender. And with me trying to run from these issues and the fear and the guilt and the shame of being abused and all this crap, right? I had to surrender to the fact, you know what, it happened. Okay, it happened. You know what? I'm a drunk. I'm an addict. I've been sexually abused. You know what I mean? And you know what? I need to deal with that. But I had to accept that and surrender to the fact. But I fought that for a long time, right? And it's the only thing that I know that you have to surrender to win. So that's kind of where I was at.
How do you deal with stress and how do you deal with hard times now?
For me, it's I had to find it. I had to get I had to find the spiritual side of my life, right? And and I had to deal, and I'm definitely not a religious person at all. But I had to have faith, and I think faith, as far as being able to turn it over, and I can't do everything on my own. You know what I mean? Like I just can't do it. Like, um, and to me, it's faith, it's hope. But for me, when it's this whole um, it's all about trust. Like the whole thing is about trust because most of the time our trust is shattered because we've been hurt by people we have trusted in the past. And I didn't trust anybody or anything. So for me, that's important that I keep trying to trust and take those risks. For me, a risk now is a risk to trust, right? Um, Whereas my risks before were a lot more dangerous than that. But I'm at a point in my life where I know that no matter what is going on in my life or anything I have in my life is all because I'm sober. Because if I'm not sober, I won't have nothing. I can't carry the same message. I can't be the dad that I want to be. I can't get to the places that I want to be at as far as, to be successful business-wise in life or even to have that peace inside me, right? Like, and, I mean, it daily, I do my daily things. I do a lot. I go to AA. I'm, proud member of Alcoholics Anonymous. For me, the 12 steps and working the 12 steps, for me, works. Everybody's different, but for me, I choose to live my life that way.